Very first night, the first conversation we had was, this is for clout.
Is Jake Paul's career finally over? Over the last few months, Jake Paul's career has been on a constant decline, and now it's seeming like this is his last year to redeem himself. Everything from dodging fights with KSI and Andrew Tate to forcing a model to post them together to make his ex jealous, it seems like nothing can go right for Jake. This all started last December when Andrew Tate shut down his fight with Jake Paul during contract negotiations. See, Jake made his professional boxing debut in 2020 and has since fought in several high-profile matches. He gained attention for his knockout over fellow YouTuber Aneeson Gibb in January of 2020 and for his loss to former NBA player Nate Robinson in November of the same year. And in 2021, he fought and won against MMA veteran Ben Askren. And since Andrew Tate's rise in popularity over the last year, the four-time kickboxing world champion has looked to get involved in the world of influencer boxing. Many influencers have shown interest in boxing Andrew Tate, including KSI and of course the Paul brothers. And although they have faced off and teased a fight, it looks like we won't be seeing a face-off between the two of them anytime soon. But that is nowhere near as bad for Jake's career as what skybri has just come out and said. Jake has now been seen with Instagram and OnlyFans model skybri on numerous occasions, but what if I told you this wasn't by accident?
Okay, so I've never really talked about this, but with Jake, the first night that I hung out with him, he flew me to Puerto Rico. The very first night, the first conversation we had was, this is for clout. He was like, at the end of this, I want you to post it.
Did it feel like this sort of like weird rebound revenge thing or no? Or was it sincere?
Yes, I knew that's what it was, but also he made it a point, he wanted it to be very mutually beneficial. Like, you're gonna run with this, you can post about it, get the clout from it, whatever, and I'm gonna probably make Julia mad and like get like the revenge that I need. So it was very mutual.
Wow.
Sky did end up posting a photo together with Jake to her Instagram story, but it's unclear if this revenge ended up getting him back together with Julia. But when it comes to doing things for clout, Jake Paul is an expert. From the early days of the influencer boxing takeover, KSI and Jake Paul have been destined to clash. Both of them have even fought each other's brothers to kickstart their boxing career, so it's inevitable that they're gonna fight eventually. And while the matchup hasn't been confirmed yet, it seems like 2023 is finally the year that the two will come face to face inside a boxing ring. Recently in the live Twitter space in front of hundreds of thousands of fans, Jake called out KSI for taking too long to sign the contract for the fight and completely dodging him.
It's just a waste of time. Why don't you just give the fans what they want? Even Mr. Beast comes on your podcast and is like, yo, why don't you just fight Jake? And you're like, I agreed to fight you for free and you know that. And everyone online knows that. On short notice, you had me 2 weeks before your fight. I could have fought you for free. I could have fought you for free on short notice and you still p***ed out. Hey, what's in the water in the UK? Cause y'all be p***s. November, December, September, whenever the f you want it. I just want to hear you say it out of your mouth because I know you're gonna retreat, bro.
But when it comes to dodging fights, it seems like Jake's an expert, as just over the last month, he's declined over 3 fights with former MMA professionals.